Hey everybody, it's me, Flyersguy. Welcome to another episode of Throwback Flyersguy. I wanted to come on here and do this video because this is something that is really hard for me to really talk about. And I wanted to come on here and talk about this video. When I was a young kid, the doctor I found out that I had a disability called muscular dystrophy. When I was a young kid, the doctor told me I had this. There were times in my life where I had a muscle biopsy. There were times in my life I had to take medication. Because back then, people didn't really know how to properly diagnose my disability. And when I was a young kid, the doctors put me on a medication called prednisone. And that medication, side effects for that were increased appetite. When I took that stuff, my appetite was increased. My face got fat, my stomach got a little chubby. And I noticed I was also having headaches as well, which was kind of strange, but that was one of the side effects of the prednisone. I was still on the prednisone, and then later in life they put me on Ritalin because they thought I had ADD, and that was misdiagnosed as well. And I took these medications when I was a little kid, and I had some crazy side effects with these medications. And honestly, when I took these medications, I didn't really feel like myself. I didn't feel like I was a real human being. I felt like these medications made me regress. Case in point, there were times in my life where I would get overly sensitive. A lot of things would upset me, and these were side effects of the medications that I was on. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me until one of my teachers noticed something about me. And I just want to say that she noticed these medications were not doing me any good. The way I acted, I would get overly sensitive over things. I get overly dramatic. And I would get paranoid about things. And it took a toll on me. And later in life, I thank God every day that I don't have to take prednisone anymore. That I don't have to take Ritalin anymore, thank God for that. Because I didn't need those medications. And it was ridiculous that the doctors prescribed me with those medications as a kid. I didn't feel like a normal kid taking those medications. I didn't like what these medications turned me into. And I not only thank God, but I thank my teacher, the grade school teacher, for telling my mom and my dad to take me off of those medications. I thank her for that, because if she were to say anything, I wouldn't be here today talking to all of you and feeling much better. And I'm happy that I don't have to take those medications anymore. Because to tell you the truth, when I took those medications, I didn't like it. It was hell. I hated it. I hated it. And I don't blame my parents for prescribing these medications. They were just doing what the doctors told them to do. And I was just doing what the doctors told me to do. And once I got off those medications, I felt 10 times better. I felt happier. I laughed. I made friends. And I felt great. And I still had friends even when I was on those medications. But now I'm happy that I am the man that I am today. And I thank my teacher for telling my parents to take me off those medications. Because I didn't need them. And I didn't like the fact that doctors misdiagnosed me. I did not have ADD. All the kids had energy when they were young. I had a lot of energy when I was a kid. And I'm so glad that the healthcare system has improved the research on Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And I'm happy about that. And that's the thing sometimes. Back in the day, a lot of these diseases people had, or disabilities people had, people didn't diagnose them correctly. People didn't even know what autism was either back in the day. And I'm so happy that I don't have to take those medications anymore. After going off of after getting taken with those medications, it felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. And I've been feeling great ever since. For many, many years after that. I've been feeling great today as well. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'll see you guys next time. I'm not gonna give this video an intro or an outro. Because if I give it an intro, that's really gonna mess up the whole theme of this video. So, I'll see you guys next time.